Friday. He's 8-1 this year. That loss only his second career loss at the NCAA level. He lost once his freshman year, 2017-18. Did not lose the next 2 years of collegiate wrestling. Lost once earlier this year to the number 3 wrestler in the country. But he's not lost since.
I believe that was Austin Gomez, correct?
It was.
Yeah, that was a very difficult match. And Austin Gomez going on a tear himself.
Stalemate to open up. I don't imagine a lot of people have the answer to this question given his record, but how exactly do you approach wrestling Yianni?
You know, I think at a certain level, the only thing that you can do is wrestle your style. Trying to adapt to Yianni's style is a feat that I don't think is very productive. More or less, you're going to have to go in and have, you know, guns firing and guns blazing on your offense and on how you wrestle.
Well, Fongaro's trying to do a little bit of that right there. Looks like he had an opening for a split second. Yianni's got the single leg. He's got 2. A 4-1 lead for Diakomihalis. Senior hails from Rochester, New York. And as you would imagine, stellar high school career as well. And his younger brother on the Big Red roster, too. His younger brother, Greg, is sophomore in the 125-pound weight class. Fongaro way up.
Yianni sitting on the right leg of Danny. Need to pull that knee through in order to building back up.
On in the first period. Hollis has built up a minute of riding time. Looking to seize his opening.
This is about the 3rd time a wrestler riding pretty hard. We saw it in the and now we're seeing it here at the middleweights.
Official Jason Rivera just tabbed a stall on Fongaro, so monitor that. Diakomihalis won his first 2 national championships at 141, bumped up to 49 last year, and took the title there as well. Final few seconds of the opening stanza. Fongaro, his right leg just trapped under there. And Diakomihalis rides out the final 153. It's Yianni's choice. He goes down. He gets wet. Another 2 for Diakomihalis. The single leg was a successful shot. And I know this might sound like a very simplistic question here, but what is it about Yianni's style that enables him to be so successful?
You know, when you're watching Yianni, a lot of the times it's kind of difficult to follow because he seems to flow through so many techniques, one to another. And I think that's really the key to how he wrestles, is he's not looking for a certain attack. He's looking to, you know, find what's given and to get to, you know, what he would consider his offense. And so it's difficult to pinpoint him as a wrestler. You know, if you go out there and you're expecting to, you know, defend a single, then, you know, okay, I'm going to defend a single. I'll circle a different way. or I'll defend, keep a hand over my leg, But with Yianni, like he sets things up in such a way that when he moves through his techniques, there's no predicting. He takes he finds those opportunities and he scores, and he continues to stay dynamic.
Fongaro gets the escape. 8-2, they're off. You talk about that, and from the freestyle to folk style element of him with Yianni and all the international success he's had, as well as what he's done at the NCAA level, how does that play?
I think it's very successful in freestyle. He had his first kind of big international tournament at the World Championships recently, and as he continues to kind of get seasoned within the international spectrum, a lot of his techniques are going to flow very well with freestyle. In freestyle, you have 10 points to attack. So if you have 10 more points than your opponent, the match is immediately over. And so when you're wrestling like Yianni does, which is one technique to another, you can rack up 10 points within a matter of 30 seconds. And that's normally how his matches do go.
Well, last year when he wrestled Fongaro, he pinned him in 4 minutes and 6 seconds. So Danny certainly improving this time around, being able to hang to the third, and had a few shots where he was fairly close in on him. Still decent ways to make up.
That was good timing on that single.
It's the trip. 12-3. Riding time nearing 3.5 minutes. Diakomihalis has shored that up, so he'll have the extra point added on. See if that offense can pick up from him in the third, and he can push this to attack. Cornell's side is going to find ways to make claims of stalling, you would think. Not that Fongaro is, but just that's usually how these things go when a guy's riding for that long.
And it's difficult, you got that leg locked up so tight. Yianni was on the foot for a little bit, and building up is not an easy task when your hips are getting cranked on and your knees kind of coming in and out.
Stalemate here, 56 seconds to go. Fongaro getting some encouragement from the Columbia side, and he went early there. .157 next, and Fongaro gets away here to make it 12-4.
A good down block from Fongaro off of that single attempt from Yianni. If he can get through that arm, but Yianni just gets back to that leg again.
And he gets 2 more to his tally. 10-point lead, 11 with riding time. He's not been able to get back points yet.
No. And, that trapped leg technique has been brutal as well. So good defense by Fongaro, being able to kind of get his leg in and out.
Gets away again, so it looks like he'll have this to a major, which is no easy task against Diakomihalis. He gets 2 more for the road. 16-5, 17-5 with riding time. And that's how it stays to close the third. Diakomihalis, a dominant win, but Fongaro certainly battled hard and showed some good things. But a major decision puts it at 20-0 in favor of Cornell heading into 57 here. And for Columbia, one of their bright spots, Maya, in the lineup has been this 157 class.
Yeah, Caesar's been great on the mat recently. He's bringing the energy, he's bringing the heat, he's stepping up to the plate as well.